Hello, hello, hello. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK for a little bit of an impromptu live this evening. I have got all of the new Stampin' Up catalogue papers from this new annual Stampin' Up catalogue 2021 that we've currently got that went live at the beginning of this month. So actually the beginning of last month. Where has the time gone? Anyway, so yeah, I have got all of the papers. I've been doing a paper share. Some of my lovely customers wanted to take part in a paper share, which means they get a piece of every single piece of the of all of the packs of the papers. So they get one piece of each instead of getting a huge load, and that means that it's a fraction of the price. So I cut it all up and pack it all up and send it to them. And as I was doing this process, I thought I should share it all with you because it's so much nicer to see the papers in person than it is in a catalogue on a picture or something like that. So I just wanted to share them because they are absolutely gorgeous. So if anybody is joining me live tonight, it's just a bit of an info one. I'm not making anything. I am just chatting and I am just sharing with you all these absolutely gorgeous papers. So I'm going to start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Right, okay, so I'm going to start off with the Bloom Where You Are Planted. Now, it occurred to me to share the papers with you during a live after I had cut them up for the share. So I'm going to start off with this one first. Okay, now the interesting thing is, obviously, when you order your packs of paper, if you order a full pack from the catalogue or from me in the online store, you will get a 12 by 12 piece of each. In fact, you'll get two 12 by 12 pieces of each. You'll get 12 double-sided 12 by 12 pieces of pattern paper in each pack. But as this is a paper share, you get a quarter of a pack of each. So you get a 6 by 12 piece of paper. So you get one of every single piece. So you can try it out. You can see what you like, play with what you've got. And that way you don't have loads and loads and loads left over afterwards that you don't know what to do with. And you've also haven't broken the bank. So, and you can always buy if you have a favourite in there, you can always buy a full pack. So these are the Bloom Where You Are Planted, and they come in 12 by 12. Aren't they great? So these are part of Sweet, which has a stamp set and it has dies to go with it. And it's an absolutely gorgeous one. I'm going to have it. If I can have it. Here is the stamps that go alongside this. Really pretty. And then the dies cut out some of these leaves and they cut out some of these pots. They cut out loads of things. So yeah, it's part of a suite. So that is the Bloom Where You Are Planted. Isn't it gorgeous? I'll tell you the colours in that. They are, let's have a look. Cajun Craze, Cinnamon Cider, Evening Evergreen, Garden Green, Grey Granite, Just Jade. Yeah, so you can cut some of those out with the dies as well. So this is the front, and then I'll show you each one, and this is the back. So this one has a wood grain. Really love the wood grain. There's more potted plants, and there's like sort of wood effect there. More pots. I can't wait to play with this. This is one of my favourite ones in the catalogue. I just love this whole idea of hanging plants. Loving all this foliage. Really pretty. And more brickwork. So this is great because you can actually, with the dies, you can do hanging plants. To have it running down the brickwork would be fabulous. And there's the bricks in brown. So that'll be probably cinnamon cider. There's some more greenery. And I'm thinking this one belongs to this packet. Let's see, does this one belong to this? Yes, it does. I love the way that this is like this. So if you have a 12 by 12 sheet, you'll have this mirrored. And then you can cut these out to make card fronts. And you can either have hanging foliage or you can have it going up this way. Love that. I'm going to be playing with that a lot. That's one of my favourites. Right, so that's the Bloom Where You Are Planted. Okay, next we have my next favourite, in fact my most favourite one, which is the Expressions in Ink. These are beautiful. It's all about kind of watercolour effect. Isn't it gorgeous? And there is a stamp set and die that goes along with this too. And I have not been able to stop playing with them, as you might have noticed if you follow my blog. These are speciality papers, and the reason they're speciality papers is because they're foiled, so they're a little bit more luxurious. And they're stunning. So these also come in 12 by 12, and I've just chopped them up to 6 by 12 for my paper share. Look at the veins of gold running through that. And then these beautiful flowers that echo the stamps that go alongside and the dies. How beautiful is that? So useful for cards. I have made lots of cards using these papers already. And the stamps. How gorgeous is that? That echoes the stamp because I made a card using this stamp. In fact, I've got the background I created. So I created a background using, I think it was Bermuda Bay ink with the stamp out of this set. Very similar, isn't it? Just gorgeous. This is one as well. It looks like the peaches. We have a peaches pack of papers and it looks like that, but it's not. It's the Expressions in Ink. Some more of that gorgeous one there. And this one. And then the gold foiling. Let me know if you're here and watching. I would love to know. So that's Expressions in Ink. And the colours in those are gold, Evening Evergreen, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Mint Macaron, Pale Papaya, Pear Pizzazz, Polished Pink and Shaded Spruce. So that has some of our brand new ink colours for this year in too. So that's really pretty. Okay, here's everyone's favourite at the moment. This is the Pansies, the Pansy Patch. Let's have a look in the catalogue. So these are all in our Stampin' Up! Annual catalogue, and it starts on page 130. And the Pansies are on page 132. So aren't they beautiful? And this also has a stamp and die set that goes alongside it too. I should have got these out for you. See if I can grab it. I don't think I've got the Pansies in there at the moment, but I do have the Artistically Inked there. That's the one that goes with these papers. Just gorgeous. And the dies that go alongside those too. So there are dies that go with the Pansies and stamps, and you can cut out some of the papers as well. So you can cut these leaves out using the dies. Look at this check. That's pretty. Love these. More of this check. I think this is Fresh Freesia, some of our new ink colours again. You can cut these pansy shapes out with the dies. This is beautiful. If you want to look for some inspiration on using this set, I have got some over on my blog at inkstampshare.ink, so hop over there. I like the stripes, and you can get some inspiration to use your papers. So that one as well, that's the Pale Papaya. Just beautiful. So that's the Pansies. Okay, and then we have got, oh, I don't remember the name of this one. Oh, Simply Elegant, and you can see why. This is another set of speciality papers which are foiled. And they are lovely. So I will show you. These are quite something. They're really luxurious, these ones. So this coordinates with the Simply Elegant suite and includes copper, gold and silver foiling, basic black, basic grey, copper, gold, silver and very vanilla is the base colour. Can you see the shine on that one? Isn't it beautiful? I can't see any comments. I'm not sure if there are any, but I will catch up. If there are and anyone has any questions, I will come back to you. Just pop a comment below. Isn't that gorgeous? I think this would be a very dramatic invitation or card. And then you've got this simple design on the back in black and white. They all have a lovely black and white design or grey and white. That's lovely as well. I think this is my favourite piece because of all the different colours of metallic that are included. So pretty. There's this one. Looks like archways. So pretty. Got more of that grey. More gold foiling on this one. Very elegant. Hence the name, Simply Elegant. This is a lovely one, isn't it? I bet that would make a really striking card. And then the last one is this one. I think the grey and the silver work so well together, don't they? And then there's this gorgeous leaf on the back of there. I'm sure I would use that as much as I would use this one. So that is the Simply Elegant, and that coordinates with the Simply Elegant suite. Okay, so what we've got coming up next is this lovely one. Let me see if I can find the right page for this one. This is Beauty of the Earth, I think. Beauty of the Earth. And it is really beautiful and coordinates with the Beauty of the Earth suite. These papers are on page 130 and it's all about trees and foliage and flowers, but mostly trees. And that's a lovely wood grain bark type design. And lots of like trees on this one. This is fabulous. Look at that. This is gorgeous. The Beauty of the Earth dies cut out foliage to go on the leaves that you can cut out. So you could cut them out and have all these autumnal leaves. It demonstrates in the catalogue really well. And then there's this kind of tree impression on this side. Love that. I like the colour combination here. This is so pretty. So the colours we've got going on are Bumblebee, Cajun Craze, Cinnamon Cider, Early Espresso, Merry Merlot, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy and Old Olive. And I think we've got Mossy Meadow and Night of Navy in the middle of there. Really beautiful. Look at the sky on that. That would make a beautiful, beautiful card. I think this would make a fantastic Christmas card. These are not Christmas papers, are they? But it would. So useful. And then you've got this pretty foliage on this side. This one looks like autumn leaves. Love that. So nice. And this is that kind of paper that you can cut out to make the leaves on the trees. And then we just got some leaves here. Did we look at the back of that one? Yeah. Leaves on this one. Rows of trees. And then this watercolour green wash effect. So that was the Beauty of the Earth. Let me see if I can demonstrate to you what I mean about the cutting out the leaves. So it's on page 10 and 11 of our catalogue. And I do believe there's a photo in here that shows you how to do it. Okay, yes. So there's the dies and the stamp set that it coordinates with are down here. So here's the tree die and here's like a little foliage die. And then, so if you cut the foliage out like this, out of the paper, you get all those beautiful autumn leaves. Or you could do it in green and have a springtime tree. Beautiful. And those are the stamps. Stunning set. Okay. And then we've got these really fun ones. Let's have a look. This is the symmetrical ones. Sweet Symmetry, these ones are called. Here we go. Sweet Symmetry. Aren't they bold? Lovely, aren't they? Bold and beautiful. And they've also got something more kind of calming on the other side, which is a bit more neutral, if you like. But I like both sides a lot. There's this one. I love that. Well, that's interesting. Does this... Yes, this coordinates with the Sweet Symmetry suite. I thought it reminded me of a stamp I'd seen. Let's have a look. Yes, definitely. It goes with this stamp set. And you can see how, can't you? Beautiful. There we go. So I recognise this design. So what have we got going on? We've got this one, this one, this one, this one. Hang on. And this one, that's fun, isn't it? And then it's got a nice yellow. These are the ones I've not yet shown you. Okay. This one. Loving the colours on these. That looks more like Misty Moonlight again. And this one. Oh, that's a great pink. I think that's polished pink. I'm not sure. And then this one. So fun. The colours in these papers, now I've lost my paper page, are Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Just Jade and Night of Navy. Night of Navy it was, not Misty Moonlight. So those were the Sweet Symmetry papers. And now we are coming on to these gorgeous ones. Hang on, I've forgotten the name. I don't know why. Hand penned. These go with a very beautiful stamp set. Okay. How pretty are these papers? They're so pretty. And then they've got these gorgeous lined watercolour wash papers as well. So they look the same, they're different. So useful to make pretty cards. That's gorgeous, I love this, and it goes with that sprig. So pretty, isn't it? Just gorgeous. The hand-penned stamp set is absolutely beautiful. It's proved so popular. I've seen so many projects using it. This is lovely. So, as always, Stampin' Up! Have come up trumps, and it's good quality paper, really thick. I love this. This could be used for we've got a fun sort of pirate mermaid stamp set. I think this would go well with that. So that is the hand penned, and that goes along with the hand pen suite on page 104. So I'll show you that one quickly so you know what it goes with. So that gives you an idea. Isn't that stunning? It's beautiful. So those are the stamps and dies. Cuts out all these big images, and it's got some lovely font on the sentiments as well. Loving this a lot. So that's that. We are nearly there, guys. Nearly there. So if you're still with me, thank you for sticking with me. This is an interesting one. Not one that I would have chosen from the catalogue, interestingly. It's called In the Wild. But now I've seen it, I can see the attraction. It's actually really fun. So I have turned it over so you can see these kind of wild prints. But you'll see why I wouldn't have chosen it. Maybe you would, I don't know. So this has got these fun different leaves on, which I really like. And then this print here, love that. This is a bit more animal printish. And then it's got these lovely flowers. This is more interesting. It's got all these big cats on it. Like that. And it coordinates with the In the Wild suite. I will show you that. So stamps and dies with animal prints on there. But I would probably use this side. But I know that if you want to make a fun card, it would be great to use these animal prints and these big cats. Look at this one. That's really cute, isn't it? And these lovely plants. And more, which was these cheetahs, I think. Yeah. So the colours in the Wild are basic black, Cajun craze, crushed curry, evening evergreen, merry merlot, soft succulent. And it says some of these images coordinate with the big cat's dies, page 161. So yeah, so let's have a look. It's In the Wild suite is on page 44. So as you can see, here it is. So here the stamps are, and there's the dies. So you can cut some of these images from the papers out using the dies. So you can cut out some of these big cats, just like that, and have some really fun cards. Oh, fun, aren't they? So that's that one. And then last but not least, I've got the Peach suite. So we've done all of these. This was one in good taste that was carried over from last year. But we've done this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So You're a Peach. We've done those. You're a Peach is up next. Loving this one a lot. So I think I just love the designs and the colours. It's so pretty. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? So nice. I love this blue on the back and these blue flowers. Nice stripe. Really fun colours. Really beautiful and pretty. So yeah, I should be getting individual packs of these because I'll definitely be using a lot of this paper, I know. So this combines with the You're a Peach suite, and the colours are Balmy Blue, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Mango Melody, Pale Papaya, Pear Pizzazz and Petal Pink, and it coordinates with the suite on page 60 of our catalogue. So if anybody doesn't have a catalogue and doesn't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator but would like one, if you live in the UK, do let me know. I'll be happy to pop one in the post for you. So there you go. There's the beautiful stamp set, You're a Peach, Sweet as a Peach. And then there's Sweet as a Peach bundle. And you can get it as a whole suite where you get the stamps, you get the dies, you get the papers, plus you get these cute, tiny, weeny little jam jars. They're really cute. But you can see the projects they've made that might inspire you. Very, very pretty. So that's those. That is that. Oh, and I haven't shown you the Christmas ones, the set of Christmas papers. These are 6x6. Let me have a look. So this is called Tidings of Christmas, and it's a 6x6. Obviously, this is just a quarter of a pack. If you were to purchase the pack, you would get, I want to say 48 sheets. Yeah, I'm sure you must get 48 sheets. So you get 4 of each of the designs and they're double-sided. I love this. It kind of echoes the stamp set we have, which is really nice. I might use it with that. But they are real traditional Christmas greens and whites. Little trees. Lovely cherry cobbler stripes like candy canes. Traditional holly leaves. Love that colour. Love all these colours. Yeah. So nice. Such classic Christmas. Little snowflakes on the crumb cake. I don't know if that's crumb cake. It's Sahara sand. Yes. So the colours are cherry cobbler, evening evergreen, misty moonlight, Sahara sand and soft succulent. And this one's nice. It's quite magical. Love that. So those are the Christmas papers. Obviously, that's just a small quarter of a pack there because I'm doing them in paper shares. You would get a full pack if you bought them, unless you purchased a paper share from me. The only other thing I've got left to show you is the host papers that we've got going on at the moment. So we have got, in the new catalogue, one of our host items. Now, host item is if you place a big order, you can earn hostess rewards, and if you do that, you can use them towards certain items that are subsidised. And this time we've got some fantastic papers. Now, are they in here for us to look at? I'm sure they are, because I've seen them. But they may be near the back somewhere. So, host and join is normally under that. Yeah, so we got, here they are. They're showing you what they are. So this is the pattern party, and you get 48 sheets, 4 of each 12 double-sided designs, and they are in crushed curry, flirty flamingo, granny apple green, misty moonlight, pale papaya, petal pink, pool party and poppy parade, and they are gorgeous. So this is just a small sample of the pack because obviously you get 48. But these are all the papers you get because I think you get 4 of each design. So this is just 1 of each design I'm showing you. And they are fantastic. Look, fantastic papers. Love these. So if you were to do these, you could, if you wanted these, you would need to have a collective big order between you and your friends, or your own order of £150 or more to grab those Stampin rewards to put towards these papers, which are subsidised, and that you would just use £17 of your Stampin rewards. I'm actually giving a paper sample pack out with my paper shares so that everyone gets a little sample of it with their paper share. Just a thank you for shopping with me. Look at those stripes, aren't they fun? I think these would make the most amazing scrapbooking papers. They're also good for all your cards and boxes. Loving these. They seem to have a lot of beautiful colours, and then a black and white side. See, I would use that for Christmas box or something. So pretty and so useful. So if you would like to join, if you'd like to take part in a paper share, do let me know. I've currently closed the one that I'm doing. But if I had enough interest to do another one, then I would certainly do that. So do let me know if you'd like to take part. If you're in the UK, a paper share where you get a 12 by 6 or 6 by 12 piece of every piece in the catalogue would cost you about £30. It's £28.50 plus I round it up to £30 just to cover some of my postage and packing costs. I think this is my favourite sheet. Isn't it lovely? So that's all of the papers. Aren't they stunning? So you can find all of those in my online shop at katebolt.stampinup.net, which is on here. I don't know if you can see it here. If you're going to shop with me, please use the host code and pop that in at checkout, and then I can send you a thank you gift for shopping with me at the end of the month. That allows me to do that. So if you can put that in, otherwise I can't really do that. I will always send you a thank you though. A handmade card as well. And yeah, thank you. And if you'd like to be part of my paper share, let me know. If you've enjoyed seeing the papers, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Take care. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you live tomorrow night for my Paper Crafting Live Friday YouTube session. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.